Hey everyone, what's up? We're back. Alright, we have Kaz Boots. Let's get ourselves set up here. We'll wish everyone good luck. We got, what, 12? Yeah, 12 entrants right now. So, good times. And we are going to be running, we're running the new beta. The Muffins Tracker 2.0 is out of alpha build, according to Muffins, and now we're in beta. So, we're giving it a shot. A couple features got updated, which I'm super happy about, because it's things that I like to have, like key counts on when it's not key sanity, just because it's nice to see it as a glance. There's still a couple things that you have to get looked at, but overall, I'm excited. So we're just waiting for 3 more people to ready up, and we should start this momentarily. Okay. Hey, Gumby, good luck to you too. Get out of chat. You're gonna get flagged by Tark at some point when you do that. Or are you just trying to find out? Like, that's kind of funny. Gumby's in this race. I love it. Bagel's in here, Dr. John's in here, Wombat's in here. Let's see, who else? Kirby. And of course, Sawyer's running it. Yeah, alright, never mind. Someone's question got answered. They're talking about what happens if Mir actually shows up early. It is like the holy grail of a standard start, because an early Mir means that you can grab Zelda. Mir gets you back to the castle entrance, and you just like freaking have such a great time. It's just so rare. Kirby's ready now. Okay, so I think Sawyer is... Let's see if he's staying in or dropping. I don't know if he was going to run this tonight with us or not. Yeah, I think he's running. Alright, excellent. Here we go. It is time for the race. Here we go. An extra heart. I overshot that bush. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Well, we have... Aw, that's too bad. But, aw, that was really bad. Oh my god. Well, we are going to have a suboptimal time already. Yeah. We're already a few seconds behind, which is really shitty. Alright, well, that's fine. Let's see if we can make up for it. The double key room. No way. Da, 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 da. Garbage, 20 bucks. I mean, I guess it's not total garbage. We need 100 bucks for bottle vendor, but still. There's so many other things I would rather have at that point. Excuse me. Well, thank God Blue Mail makes him trivial at that point. A bottle with a B. I feel like I made up a second or two. Bam, bam, bam. Wow, those ropes all, like, stayed south. Get out of here. Alright, well, there's more money. This is all items. Get it? No, it's not. There's a map. Alright. A glove's good, though. Why is the Hyrule Castle count off by 1? Oh, is it? No. Oh, why did I pull that? Holy shit. That was horrible. Like, I'm not paying any attention to what I'm doing. Alright. Well, that would have been better if I didn't go... I was, like, watching my map, and I don't know what I was doing there. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Well, learn some of the differences now. Alright, so we did get Berna a glove. Gloves are good. Alright, that gives us enough money for Bottle Vendor. Alright, I lost whatever the first tree pull was, but that's alright. We don't care at all about that. Alright, what is this? 10 arrows. Thank you. Goodbye. Should probably look at my map at some point. I'm not getting that. 1.0. How convenient. The Sankart. Hilarious. Okay. Let's do a quick look. Gross? What the hell is that? Hey, Zax. Did you just see that? Freaking hysterical. Oh. I hate it. The frig. Yeah. Is this like a late April Fool's Day joke here? What's going on? I'm also going to be very weary about the fact that you can get all 3 pendants possibly without Dark World access, which makes you kind of wonder what could be on Ped. Could be nothing. Could be the rare Moon Pearl on Ped seed. That would be fun. Ugh. I hope it's nothing. Bunny no more. Oh, God. I mean, we'll probably never get the book, though. If I do get the book in the village, I might just have to go up and look at it. Yeah. It'd be real funny. Early red mail. Amazing. God. Gross. Okay, this has not been the best of villages. Well, Zora's in logic. Yeah, this is already fun. Big old puzzle to figure out. What if there's a vanilla book? If there's a book just sitting on library? If there's weird shit like this happening? Be fun. Let's find out. Whoops. It's a little too low there. Okay. There's nothing on library. That's fine with me. Alright, let's get punished by scouting it first. Okay, we're not punished. That's good. Alright, well, I'm gonna go down this way because I'm very motivated to get to Zora Because it's one of the few checks I really have that makes me kind of go, Not that the money is a logical thing, but the gloves don't unlock a ton unless we also find a lamp. Which might happen. I'm not going to go up the mountain unless a hook shot or hammer shows up. Or mirror, I should say. Oh, shield. Lovely. Or hook shot and hammer. Okay, well that just made doing Zora a whole lot easier. I'll grab the Fisher Price. Dude, wait, are you serious? Get out of here. Oh, mirror. Fire, or ice rod. I know the difference. Alright, mirror's interesting. So, maybe going up to Hera is not a bad idea. It's not in logic, but if we... I mean, we'll check this other crap first. I mean, if I want to attempt to do that to see if I get any type of breaks, great, but I'm better off just doing the Zora checks. Probably going to Saha Eastern. Okay, now we're in a better spot. I like that. Because honestly, this seed, we clearly just want to get to the Dark World as quickly as possible. Let's just do this. I know, I just ruined the water walk, I don't care. We didn't have a choice. I should have probably just gone to check Stupid Hobo, but we can get there real fast. Okay, there it is. That's a good trade-off. Now, this still doesn't put the mountain in logic, but if I went up there, it'd be a much better play. Oh. Yeah, that's a scary experience. When it does things different, then you forgot you did something. Alright, I'll take that so I'm not totally poor. Do we route in the stupid, I think we gotta check Hobo real quick. And then I can save and quit and just go directly to Eastern area. That's where my density is. Though if this is a Moon Pearl... Well, that's good to know. That's another reason for jumping in here. Yep. The question is this tracker updated to handle item scouting? We're gonna find out. Yes, it is. And that was our Moon Pearl. So, we're out of here. We can get that Samaria. Yeah. It was a good call. Let's do this. I had a feeling following the flippers would be good. I don't know why. but I'm glad we didn't wait too long getting up there. I could have gotten a little bit faster. Though, I wonder if anyone would have gone to Hobo, gotten that, left immediately, and not done Waterfall Cave. I don't think so, but someone might have. I gotta check. We just gotta know what the 5-6 crystals are. There's our boots. And that was garbage. Thank you. It would be Foul Flippers or Mirror Hookshot, but Mirror Hookshot wasn't in Logic technically, so that's why I went Flipper route. I could have gone to Saha and Eastern. I'm gonna grab this, because this is helpful for a lot of things. And then, actually, we're gonna just do this. I'm gonna go to Thieves, because Thieves is the better play. But now we at least have Samaria, which speeds up a couple things. Whoops. The rare, we actually know every single Dark World Dungeons required thing, so. The one thing I have to get used to, and I don't know if I like it yet, they haven't adjusted the alpha tracker for muffins to indicate, like right now it's showing that 4 dungeons are green. They're not all fully beatable, but they're showing green because they have checks in them. Whereas the other version of the tracker did change that slightly, whether or not that you had checks you can do, or if you could fully clear them. So I don't know if that's still, like, gonna get changed. But I've realized that for a while, so it's not throwing me off. Okay, money. Alright, what is the verdict here? Okay, Swamp and Ice. Oh, yeah. Well, I think what they want to do is they actually want to set it up so that way you can change the colors. I think there's going to be an option that's going to allow you to do that. So you would be able to change it to colors that you would be able to just discern between, so that would be easier for you. I know that was at least, last I checked, at least if you, no, I mean, you stick with what works for you. Code Tracker is good. I like it. It just feels slog. Like, it's very slow on my PC. I don't know if it's just me or if it, in general, is just kind of slow reacting. Like, it takes almost a second. Like, if I click on something, it's like almost a second to react. I just don't want to have that type of time difference. And it could be a thing with my PC, just the setup for it. So Muffins is like instantaneous. Also, I can't save my settings on Code Tracker, so it's kind of annoying. I can't get it to work. Nice shovel. But I have it, so I'll go through and play around. In general, Emo Tracker's doing weird things for me. It tells me I have an update to install, but there's nothing there, and it'll just hang on. Oh, you want to install an update? And I'll be like, yes. And then it doesn't install anything. Yeah, and so I went through and actually, okay. I went through and figured out how to edit the YAML file in order to change my settings. And then Code Tracker updated and reverted my settings. And I'm like, I'm not doing this every single time there's an update. Because for whatever reason, I'm trying to point it to my documents directory where this stuff is, and it's not. Either I'm not putting it in correctly or it's just not reading it right. So, that's fine. I'm happy with this. There's some alternatives to the map tracking that I kind of use and I can kind of work with. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Ah. Stop it. I think it shows them on the map. Yeah. Like I said, I love a lot of the features on there. If it didn't take so long for me to use it, I'd be all about it. That was my major gripe. And part of it's also because, like, I'm just so used to using Muffins at this point that it's probably, I'm sure that it's probably a little bit of bias in there. But, oh, of course. And, of course, that was nothing. Alright, so what are the options after this? I can go north into Skull Woods and check a couple things. We actually have... No, we need to go... Why am I doing that? We need to go to Swamp. We have access to all of Swamp. So I think we go south. We'll check a couple locations on the way and we do that. Good blind fight. Yeah, I get it. Tracking is like, it's... I'll talk about it in a second. Obviously, my ads are running. It's so personal, though. Whoops. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Come on. Okay. What do we got? No. Nope. We are more than set on money at this point. Nice! Alright, that was a nice surprise item there. Oh, come on. So the early swamp play, which is fine because it's a crystal. Nice. Just get out of my way. And getting that Master Sword off of the dig spot was pretty nice as well. I always like it when items there because I'm hoping that left side's just gonna be skippable. It's early, so it's a tough call, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we have left over after we beat Argus. Maybe this will be the dream map compass on left side. With like a big key here. That's really good. I have a bad menu right now. So many gaps in it. Naturally. Ah, I didn't want to see a compass. Well, we're gonna have a minimum of 2 things in here. Ugh. It would suck to leave something important behind. We might come back in. Alright, we need to just do this. Ah, come on. I let go of the button and I don't know why. Wow, we're really doing great. Here we go. Two items, huh? I think this is one of those cases where I'm here and I might as well just do this stupid thing. Let's see if I regret it. Yeah, it is. I mean, but if there's something important in here, then I'm going to feel really good about the decision. And if not, well, what are you going to do? It's early, too. Like, if there is late and I'm only looking for one thing, that's different. Well, that could be something. I mean, it's still helpful. Jury's out on that one, though. So we just need one more item out of here. because if there's like a fire rod or something, that would be pretty incredible. I would also be very happy with a bow, because that would unlock a couple more dungeons that I could do. But I should probably head that way. That's probably what I'm going to do next, is we could check out... we'll check out the pyramid, and then we could do Saha into checking out Eastern Pod and seeing if we get something in there that we're supposed to grab early. I'd love to get a bow first, though. I could also just take the mitts and go do Smith Chain. I don't know if that's a great idea, though. It might be, but... Okay. Alright, what's our verdict? Nothing. Alright. I think we take the risk on the dungeons, and then we can go back to the village later if we need to. I'm gonna look at Pyramid first, just in case there's actually something good here. Nope. Come on. Not punished. Alright, we'll peek in Pod first, because if we get a key, we can at least go a little further. I don't have a potion to do the unlock. I'm not going to try to mimic Clip, because that is not something I do very well, and that's a giant waste of time if I can't get it. Okay, so we can go further. Okay. We'll get at least one more key to go in the back, more than likely. Unless we get screwed with a double on the right. I'm gonna just go and check both of these. And if we get locked out, whoops. But there's sometimes fun items here. Alright, so it's just a key. That's what I thought would probably happen. Let's see if we get our fourth one right here. Nope, compass. Alright. Well, there's only one more chest in Logic. But we're gonna head back anyway. It would be funny if the dumb thing's a lamp or bow or something dumb. It probably won't be, but we can believe, right? Nope, just a key. But that does put... Maybe. We don't know if it puts anything else in logic, honestly, because we don't know what's on the other side. Okay. Oh, can't use it. Alright. Alright, I don't know... I mean, I'm gonna open up the 2 chests over here, because why not? And then we'll figure out where the big key is later. It could be in the maze, but... See, that's worth. Okay, there's the big key. That's good. When we come back in here, we can basically rush Alma. Did I not open this? That's funny. I thought I did. Okay. We're out. So my next stop after this will probably have to be Skull Woods. But I can also check Graveyard Ledge, King's Tomb, and stuff like that too. Alright, game. And then after I do that, I have Smith Chain. What a dumb seed. Might as well check the rest of it. Everyone loves the vanilla bow. Look at that mushroom. Alright. Well, I'm gonna beat this because I can at least get green pendant. Then we can go right back in the pod. Nice. All right. Great. Oh, that's totally not what I wanted to do. What am I doing? All right, we could turn that in just a little bit. Nice arrow pickups. This has got to be, yeah, double key. Alright. So we're just gonna go to the boss from here. This sucks, but that's alright. Kinda wonder where that lamp is. There is an item in Harmless Hellway. It would be funny if it was there, and I'm doing this first, but whatever. Go in the door. There. This is the worst room to do in the dark. Because I don't have a good strategy for it, unfortunately. Nice. Okay, that was actually a lot faster than it's been in the past. Alright, that was a pretty good pod basement for me. I'll take it. Helma played real nice today, too. Alright, we'll probably just go back in and get this last thing, just because I want to know. Then we'll piece the hell out of here. Then we gotta do Green Pendant on the way out. Alright. I know this is not really in logic without having lamp. But we might as well just do it while we're here since we already have the powder. It's free. Don't care. We don't have any empty bottles. Let's just go. Whatever, that's fun. Alright. I'm gonna do this so that I can just go and check King's Tomb and Graveyard Ledge right now. And then we'll go up to Skull Woods. And we'll see if that was an answer. The bee knocked me back. That's annoying. That's alright. No. This is probably gonna make me mirror bonk, right? Yep. Because the bee knocked me back as I hit the portal. I hit the mirror button. Glad I bet you dodged this one. I mean, just wherever the progression is, just in a dumb spot. I mean, really, at this point, a fire rod would unlock a lot. Vamos would unlock ice. We need a flute. We don't need that. So we'll check and see if there's something in Skull Woods, and then I have Smith Chain. I mean, the only thing I'm gonna feel really sad about, I know that I haven't like routed this in a super great way, but if there's something in Aegina's cave, that would kind of suck. Because I just didn't do that early. I always wait on that for too long, but usually it's garbage anyway. Nice. I don't know why I didn't dash out of there. It's garbage. You hate Ice Rod Cave? Well, it's not too fond of you either. Okay. Okay. Alright, we could check the back real quick. Still one item to go in here. Alright, and last item is key locked, or fire rod locked, I'm not. Alright, so skipping this, also not punished. I'm sure there's something really great that I could sequence break up on Death Mountain, but whatever. Alright, now I kind of hope that it's actually here on Magic Bat. Because this was Swamp Big Chest. Nope. Alright, well that dream got dashed. This is gonna be an Agina's cave thing, isn't it? Oh, it's so annoying. Well, we're just gonna do this, because we checked everything else on the way, so... We can do this, and then we'll run over to Agina. Yep. Very much so. Okay. Well, that's actually a better scenario than it being Agina. Now, it could be both. I mean, but that's actually the logical access to Death Mountain. That's stupid. Well, we'll save and quit to Sank right after this, and that's where we're heading next, obviously. Yeah. Alright. That's so shit, isn't it? So that puts all of Pod and Eastern in logic now, so that's good. So, sequence breaking this, all you're skipping is the lamp, so there's going to be some people who are going to finish this way faster than me, more than likely, unless this lamp blocks the fire rod somewhere. That's kind of where my hope has to lie. Which it's possible. But we're getting to a less likely stage. Yeah, it would have to be the Meyer Fire Checks or Hera Basement at this point, right? It just had to be one of those. Okay. So nothing up top. Don't need that. We'll go around and do Paradox first. It would be huge. It's just probably not likely. I'll probably just find something in Paradox Cave. Which, whatever. It sets me on my path. But, I don't know. Maybe not avoiding Eastern and Pod until finding the lamp helps a little bit. That's a shit location. A lot of people don't want to do purple chests, so it's a garbage location for a lamp to show up in. But it might not matter because a lot of runners aren't going to wait for that lamp for things. I mean, I didn't wait for the lamp for those 2 dungeons, but I definitely waited for it to come up the mountain. So, whatever. Well, nothing really here. We can go and open the Turtle Rock portal and find out what that is, and we can clear out the Dark World stuff and then go over to Hera. That sounds like a good idea. Get away from me. There's the Mirror Shield. I don't really need that. Yeah, pretty much. We have Burna. We don't need Mirror Shield. So we need Ether. It's good information. Suddenly getting a lot of health. Suddenly getting a lot of health. And butter. Okay. So basically, we have Hera. We have Spiral Cave, and we have Spike Cave. Yeah, I mean, this would be pretty hot if it, you know, no pun intended. If it does. I'm not, like I said, I'm not anticipating it, but it'd be pretty wild. Well, that's already not a great sign. Okay. Just totally missed it. There we go. I could use a flute. Well, okay. So, if we see the small key, I mean, so there's a 50-50 that there's an item down there, right? But it might not be the fire rod. I mean, that would be, like I said, it would be pretty incredible if that actually worked out. I do like to call dumb shit like that and sometimes be right. The other thing that we could see... Okay, here's the other possibility. What if it's a flute and there's something on the pad? That would get me in the desert. Oh, dude. Okay. What if there's a flute in this basement, or if garbage item and there's something upstairs and there's something locked behind? So pedestal is also something that could be locked behind lamp. So there is another. Or just on Landmo, right? So that check as well. It could just be something on Landmo, maybe. If I get desert access. Alright. Let's get ready for the big troll. I think I go back to Spiral Cave, and then I could do Spike Cave right after. Yo! No fucking way! No fucking way! Come on! There's no way! You gotta be shitting me! Come on! How is that even a real thing? I can't believe that actually happened. Come on! I totally called that. Let's go. I just abandoned Spiral Cave. I don't give a shit. We're clearing out Skull Woods, then we're going to Ice. Then we have Red Bomb after that. Holy shit. That's incredible. What an ass scene. Alright, I'm feeling a little bit better. I am sure there's plenty of people way ahead of me on this, but I will take it. No way that actually is true. You still have your hopes about Ped? I mean... Eastern had the bow in it, so it did have an important item, but it didn't have anything good on Armo, so that's a possibility. We still don't have desert access, though. That's the one thing... Dr. John just forfeited. I wonder if he was just like, nope, screw this. Alright, I'm gonna wait. Oh, man. Late fire sources are tough, though. Alright, let's just rush Moth, and then we can check that chest in a minute. Because there's only one item, so if it's on the boss, we could just do this and be done. Yeah, I'll take a little magic. Not that we necessarily need magic for the Moth fight, but whatever. I'm also like, how come we have 0 medallions? I mean, maybe this next item in Skull Woods here is a book, so we can actually just read Ped and know. Wouldn't that be nice? My favorite item on Ped, by the way, is the book itself. The Paradox. Okay, that's our second item. We're out of here. Oh, shit. You're just looking at all the Ped hints? Yeah, there's some fun ones. I just hope I didn't leave anything up on the mountain, but whatever. I think this is worth the risk. We can get back up on the mountain pretty quick anyway. Here we go. Let's see what's here. Isn't my reflection pretty? Oh, is that the mirror? There are some pretty funny ones. Bunny Link Be Gone. I don't think I've done a Moon Pearl on Pedestal Seed. That has got to be fascinating. I mean, the only way is obviously you have to have like this seed where all 3 pendant dungeons are in the light world, and it's like so rare. How have we not gotten a single freaking item yet? Whoops. Alright, can I... It's not that I have to do this. Actually, no, there's no point in doing it, because I'm going to need to get the key anyway. So let's just do this. The cape. We know that item's trash, but it's still nice to have. Alright. Ah. Dude, leave me alone. It's a good thing I got green potions. Wow, chaff magic right here. Nah. Last item on Cold Stare. I'll take that. Oh, that was stupid. That was also stupid. You stupid. Alright. We were gonna have to pop it anyway. Man, I really need a damn flute or something. Aw, that's unfortunate. Here we go. Did you catch just what happened there? Alright, we gotta go back up the mountain, because there's something in either Spike Cave or Spiral. I think. Yeah, it's gotta be. So, it was Lamp locking Fire Rod locking Bamos. Correct. The rule of fire, everybody. The rule of fire. Oh, man. Wombat's gotta be loving this shit. Let's do Horrible Spike Cave first, because I like trolls. Okay, enough. I think we have enough health where we should just be able to get to the end, right? I think so. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go to Turtle Rock. I mean, how many times have we seen a flute in Turtle Rock Seed? Like, all the damn time? Oh, come on. So, we do Turtle Rock. We assume that the flute's probably going to be showing up in here, so we're going to grab that. If we don't see it here, we can do Spiral Cave right after. Maybe I should grab that Mirror Shield. Wow. Okay, not even a key, but I'll take silvers. So, big key's got to be already in its vanilla chest. I mean, it's fine. We're clearing out all the checks anyway, looking for something, so it's... So I'm not even upset if someone like Kirby, who's in this race, finishes soon, which I'm sure they will. Give me the key. Because this just had a really funky set of progression. And I'm not even mad with how I played it, even though there's a couple things I could have done a little bit differently, but overall, I still think I did alright. But we still, I mean, I'm saying this, we don't even know where the stupid flute is yet, but there could still be another troll. We also don't know if we need Quake for Mire, that's another little thing, but if there is a need for Quake, it would hopefully be Mire Shed, Desert, something like that. Pedestal. We have so many bad options. I don't know why I did that. There we go. Not it. Alright, let me guess. Big chest. No. Alright. Alright, so we got plenty of health, red mail. We'll try to get a couple skips. We could just use cape a little bit. Not a huge deal. We need to get a key out of here too, so I gotta remember that. So if I get... if we do find flute, we need to make sure we get the small key. Okay, got it first. Okay, naturally, not here. I don't know if I'm gonna have... No, I don't. Okay. Alright, so Trinex does have an item. Nope, there we go. You jerk. Alright, and if this isn't it, we do Spiral. Not it. Oh, we have the red bomb too. I guess it could be there. I forgot that I opened up that after, I opened that up after we did ice. But that's fine. That's not that big of a deal. We can do that right after this. Nope, there it is. Okay. So, you had to come back to Spiral Cave. Now, let's find out whether or not we need Bombos or Ether. So that's really the last tell. We're not totally in go. Yes, it was. Which would have obviously sped up the seed quite a bit. But... Let's go. Alright, so Bamos opened up. We're in Go. Since we're in Go mode, the big key will probably be buried in this dungeon. It never shows up early. I'm going to say that because I'm using reverse psychology. Well, let's see if it shows up in the second early check. No, but I'll take that. If this is the small key, we go for cutscene. It's not, so we're gonna attempt to see if it's back this way in one of these other two checks. It's not a guarantee, but it's possibly here. No. Let's find out if it is over here. Ah, come on. Sawyer finished. Good for him, man. I definitely started doing too much, going all over the place. But yeah, that getting flute early would have been nice. For sure. So there's been so many other times where I don't do the mountain early, or if I go up the mountain early and sequence break it, that it definitely does not pay off. But this would have been a time where it would have actually been pretty good. But oh well. Yeah, the only pendant dungeon you didn't have to go into is desert. I don't know why I'm going that way. I've been doing that by accident for some reason. Nice. Alright, let's get back up the mountain and get GT done. Oh, come on. Just let me through. Well, going into GT, I'm sure we're going to start to see a bunch of people start to finish. Only Sawyer still. But I imagine it's just a matter of time. But let's see where this big key is. Why am I switching off hammer? Now you can switch off hammer. Come on. Let's go. Wow, nice misses. Alright, that's fine. Ah! Why? Okay. Wombat finishes. Nice. GG's. Kirby right behind him. Again, no shock. Yeah, top 4. And all the, like, no surprise on who the top 4 are right now. Yeah, it would have, for sure. It's Sawyer, Wombat, Kirby, and Raynox all wrapped up. Ah, I didn't hit that enough, I guess. So, we'll see if I sneak into 5th here. Or if anyone else gets me. Triple. Oh, that's horrible. Got 1 out of it. Should do it. Good. Alright. Let's wrap this up. One more for good measure. Okay. No teleports? That was wonderful. Thanks, Ganon. Oh, well, let's just do that, and then we'll get him on this end. Yeah, icing on the bad seed. There's no 5th place finisher yet. Thanks for the GGs. Yeah, we got 5th. 139 dead. I'll take it. That I wasn't sure I'd be sub 140ing that way it was feeling. So I am totally happy with this one. We got ahead of Bagel. Bagel's a little bit better ranking. He's been playing really well. And Gumby was in this one too. Yeah, it is good to see Gummy back, for sure. I was really glad to see that he's been hopping in. Though he did the same thing to me that he did to you the one time. He hops in my chat and says good luck like a minute before the seed's gonna start. Like, Gumby, you're gonna get freaking botted on freaking the race rules and stuff. I don't want to see them, like, I know he's not doing anything bad. I just don't want him to be like, think that he's doing something suspicious. He cracks me up. Alright, so my CR 165. Alright. That was good. Like I said, a sub 140 on this one. Not bad. I'm gonna pull this over because I want to find out where a couple people are now that we are done. So let's see where Bagel is. Bagel is GT basement, but unfortunately he is doing left side, so he did not go right to get the key. Gumby is just beating Trinex now. But he does have, he has Meyer done, so he's about to go to GT from there. So that's good. Alright, so they're doing pretty well. Bagel will be done soonish. Yeah, that was a fun one. It would have been interesting if I would have decided to sequence break the mountain and gotten that flute earlier, but I don't know. I'm wondering if any of them did that, and it kept me on track to get the lamp and then go into the correct progress to do the double rule of fire. So, I don't know. I wonder if I would have started to deviate too much and started checking other stuff. Dude, Wombat, GG's to you. How about that double rule of fire? I said that, like, you must be loving it when I saw what was going on with that shit. So I didn't go on Death Mountain at all, and then I finally got Lamp, like, almost last location purple chest, and I'm like, the only thing that's gonna be a saving grace for me if Lamp literally locks fire on it, it fucking did, and I called it. I called it in Hera Basement. And I was so happy. And then when freaking Bombo showed up on Cold Star, I'm like, you're shitting me, right? Double rule of fire, your favorite. Yeah, did you at least... Yeah, Zax is sad that Pad was dead. Yeah, he felt great about you. I mean, did you at least walk away with the flute? Because that certainly helped. Like, I didn't... You hard last location lap. I mean, of course. And then you have to go back up for Fire Rod. Like, it's crappy. See, you skipped Spiral, so you didn't have... Oh, no. Oh, no. See, I did too. But I at least left with Fire Rod. Because Zax was in here the whole time. I got that lamp. I immediately went up the mountain. And, yeah, I just... And then grabbed flute on the way out. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah. So I got the lamp. Went up. Did, you know, like Paradox and stuff. Did the Dark World checks. I skipped Spiral Cave to go to Hera. And when I got the Fire Rod out of there and popped off because it was so amazing, I left the fucking mountain. So I didn't do Spike Cave or Spiral yet. But I went down and, of course, I finished clearing Skull Woods. Cleared out Ice. And I'm like, well, shit, I probably got to go back up. And I did. And I actually, like, didn't do Red Bomb for some reason. I decided to go up and clear out stuff, which ended up being the right move. But I ended up grabbing, I got Ether first. Cleared out TR looking for Flute. Because I knew it either basically had to be there, Spiral Cave, or it had to be in Pyramid Fairy. Flute was actually my go. I mean, I didn't know if I needed Quake at all, but Flute was my go. So I got that, went to Meyer, saw it was Bombos, and I'm like, good, I'm done. And then I just finished, so... Hey, Kirby, GG's to you. That was a fun one, wasn't it? I call it the Wombat Rule of Fire. I was just saying, I never went up on the mountain until after I had Lamp in hand, so I was able to kind of follow that progression. The problem is, after I got Fire Rod, I left the mountain before I got Ether and Flute, so I had to go back up later. So, too many mountain dips, but at least that time I went up, and then I cleared out TR, and then got Flute after. I cleared out Eastern and Pod. I did that without any fire, but I was resistant to go up the mountain, because I'm like, I was getting so much stuff elsewhere that I just didn't know if I wanted to go. And obviously I would have gotten the Flute, which would have made things a little bit nicer maybe, but I just didn't bother. I still finished at a decent time, so I'm okay with what I did, but I'm wondering how much faster it would have been. But I was telling Zach, so like, if I would have gotten that Flute earlier, I don't know how quickly I would have gone back to do, like, Smith Chain. Yeah. I see that. I did Paradox, went into the Turtle Rock portal so I could see what it was. Did Hookshot, Cave, and Super Bunny, and then went over and did Hera. And I had the lamp, so I was able to clear out the basement, but I was literally calling that since I got that lamp so late, I'm like, the saving grace for me will be if this lamp actually locks Fire Rod. And I said it would be great if it was in Hera basement. And when I opened it up, I freaking lost my damn mind. Because there's no way that should have been there, and it was. So. Oh, your auto tracking was broken? Oh, that sucks. I actually used the updated, now in beta 2.0 Muffins tracker, which was actually nice, so... Oh, no, you went through TR without the Fire Rod. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you have a new setup for things? Oh, okay, that's cool. I'm still surprised. I know, like, Bagel was in GT. I don't know where some of the other ones were. I took a look after I finished, and Gumby was finishing up Trinex. Bagel's got to be in Ganon by now, right? Oh, he's almost there. He just got past Multworm 2. I was just kind of surprised that oh, you got the new OLED? Oh, that sounds nice. Very nice. That is good. I have this really nice curved monitor display. I don't think it's an OLED, but I literally got this because a friend of mine had it sitting around. He's like, would you like to use it? And at first I'm like, I don't know. It's kind of big. And then I'm like, yeah, you know what? Give me. Because it makes it so much easier to have all sorts of shit open. I have two monitors, that giant curved one and another like 24 or 26 inch one, and it works for me. I'm trying not to spend more money for my computer stuff. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, at some point it would be fun to upgrade it. I don't do a whole lot of other gaming besides a lot of the rando stuff anyway, so I don't even know how much I'd be able to take advantage of the extra hertz for sure. But yeah, I there is a huge difference. I know. Yeah. Have you noticed a difference in playing? Well, do you play on hardware? I'm guessing you do, right? Oh, you don't. Okay, interesting. Okay. Well, that's interesting. I don't do dude, I am on BizHawk. That's what I've been using, and I switched partway through the mentor tournament because I was using SNES 9X as a Lua scripting and stuff, but it I had a controller disconnect partway through, and when your controller disconnects, the stupid thing, like you have to like close the emulator and then reopen it for it to recognize the controller. You can't swap them on the fly, but BizHawk you can. And that happened in the middle of a race. I don't think it was one of my actual. No, it does not like stuff disconnecting. I know that happened in the middle of maybe like it might have been in the middle of like Kaz Boots race, like MMM, but um, yeah, yeah. Well, and that's the problem. So I had enough of that crap. Bagel just finished 150.21, so GG's Bagel. Um, but I switched to BizHawk and I've been super happy with BizHawk since I switched. So that's my recommendation now. But if something stutters in your system or your controllers were to disconnect instead of just random stutters, now get epilepsy and do some flashing. Oh no, Kirby, what are you doing to yourself? That's awful. Oh no. Oh, I don't know if I could deal with that. Like, I don't have like a lot of photosensitivity like some people do, but I think that would give me photosensitivity. Like, I just don't want to do that. Oh no. Oh, that's so rough. Yeah. Yeah, you have a good night too, Wombat. I'm actually going to get going because I want to get to bed. It is only Monday night in the beginning of a long week, and I have stuff to do tomorrow. Um, Thanks, guys, for popping in. GG's. This was a fun one. I'm actually... I feel like I'm almost a little surprised that I sub 140 to with the way that I did it because I mean, you could see my collection rate was pretty high, but I it just kind of worked out because I was able to take care of pod early enough. Well, I went into pod, got as much as I could get done in there, then immediately went into Eastern and found that vanilla bow, and then I went back to pod. So it just kind of worked out, I guess. All right, I'm gonna get going. Thanks again for popping in. GG's everybody, and I will be back on. I might be doing something tomorrow. I don't know if we're gonna be racing it or not because I think people are busy, but I might do something, or I might just watch hockey because playoffs are on. So we'll see. Have a good night. Adios.